On this Thursday night, we're in London with news from around the world and at home. Tonight, America's auto industry braces for impact as the Freedom Convoy of truckers spreads and cancels shifts at GM and Ford. The growing crisis tonight, 3 border crossings from Canada to the U.S. blocked. The economic fallout. Skyrocketing prices from gas to groceries. How inflation is costing Americans nearly $300 more a month. Tonight, dangerous days ahead. As Russia begins 10 days of war games near Ukraine's border, our visit to the British Foreign Office as diplomatic talks turn frosty. Is there any sign, though, that Vladimir Putin wants to de-escalate? Fears for the Queen. Prince Charles tests positive for COVID 2 days after visiting the 95-year-old monarch. Tonight, what the palace is saying about the Queen's health. Documents down the drain. Tonight, the shocking accusation that President Trump clogged the White House toilet by flushing papers. Eye on America. Our series tonight looks at the road to recovery after that devastating tornado outbreak in Kentucky 2 months ago. Bob Saget's cause of death. What his family says led to the 65-year-old comedian's death. And tonight, a story about dreaming big. This 11-year-old girl's letter to the president about why she wants to be his Supreme Court justice pick.
This is the CBS Evening News with Norah O'Donnell, reporting tonight from London.
Good evening to our viewers in the West, and thank you for joining us. Tonight we're here in London, watching the largest troop deployments in Europe since World War II. Britain's Prime Minister warning ominously today that they're facing the most dangerous moment in decades. And this news just coming in, the U.S. State Department urging Americans to get out of Ukraine now. So we'll get to that story in just a moment. But we're going to begin back at home tonight with the growing frustration over the pandemic and the anger over mandates. And still ahead here on tonight's CBS Evening News, some breaking news just coming in. What fueled a wildfire that is burning homes in L.A. County?
Tonight's Eye on America segment is sponsored by United Healthcare Medicare plans. Get Medicare with more.
Some breaking news tonight. A wildfire fueled by hot and dry winds burned at least 2 homes in Los Angeles County today. Coming up next, a little girl with big dreams. Finally tonight, President Biden said he has done a deep dive on about 4 potential nominees for the Supreme Court. But there's someone else who wants to be on that list. On tomorrow's CBS Evening News, voices lifted in song 20 stories high. CBS's Steve Hartman goes on the road with a thrilling musical tradition. And a reminder, if you can't watch us live, don't forget to set your DVR so you can watch us later. That is tonight's CBS Evening News. I'm Norah O'Donnell in our London bureau. Good night.